Seattle Seahawks. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason, can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead on the first play of the drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on.
To throw, here's Milrow. Hits him on the end route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Staying on the ground here with Achin. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This one is up and good. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Warren here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready, go.
Play action now. Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down, Washington.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Track. Viking 18. Ready.
1st and goal, Warren. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap 2nd and goal from the 3.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
It's a design boot. Headed out right. Catch made.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A 19-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Achan again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now
short, it's Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
On mark,
Running left. Here's Achane. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
a gain of a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he wanted to come close to getting back to the line here. No shot at converting. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's good for Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Daniels on first down. He rolls to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 17-7. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 1st and 10. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Pistol now for Milrow. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
On the move, hit it right. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Chan, a first down carry. And he's stopped out of the 16 after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Panther 11. Come on, come on.
Milroe looking to throw. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Steady Lions. Here we go. Stack.
Chan. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Cougar 19. Let's go now.
To the air, Milroe. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks face a 4-point deficit. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
17. Seahawks 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Things going well so far. Past midfield and he's got space. At the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19, 18.
Chan here after done. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun now for Milrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Ready up.
They got him to bite and jump off sides. It's a rare thing to see that actually work, and it gives them this 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing here, Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Trying for it with Milrow. That's more of the catch out left. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's this underneath to Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Goes to the hurry up here.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Washington Commanders, first down.
Play action now with Daniels. Called in left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down, Washington.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Let's go.
Playing the motion man.
70 Lions.
Daniels is going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
8 yards on the pickup.
Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hold it ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running back sent in motion. To throw again, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that left.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Now it's Milroe. Hits him on the out route. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
It's Achane on the inside give. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Commanders' 25-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Milrow now to throw. That one connects. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Shaheed now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Shaheed on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Now Daniels off the play action. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running in. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. You found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is Warren, headed right. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Second down now. They need 7. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Warren running between the tackles. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Commanders make it a 16-point ball game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Go. Hut, hut.
Pistol now for Milrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Offense up to the line fast.
18 Cardinal, 18
1st
Cardinal.
and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
Tight end going in motion here.
18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Daniels on 1st down. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Ready. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's get ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Again, Daniels to the air. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. 7. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's the Commanders with it. 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run.
On the ready.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. 70 Panther and left. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Play fake here. Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 45, Seahawks 28. Jason Sanders set
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the gun, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Milrow from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And it looks great flying through the air rush, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Milrow throwing on third down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready, ready.
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
Let's go now. 19.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Third and short, it's Milrow. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
32-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Milrow now to throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Commanders 45. Seahawks 35.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Wood. Robs by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Rod lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. To throw, Daniels. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And once again, they can't connect.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Let's go. Lions.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay,
drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
18. Let's go now. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's more of the catch out left. And he's short at 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. The Clemson rookie has it. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To the air, Milrow. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing here, Milrow. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Lions. Go. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Ready, right?
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure do.
Commanders 45. Seahawks 42.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Washington
1st and 10 from the 43.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go in, go in.
Handoff headed right. It's Akers. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Running right side by McLaurin. He's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready up.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. He's back to throw. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
I'm drawn up here for Daniels. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Seattle.